In this video, I am going to show you how to create a website in South Africa. I am going to walk you through step by step. And at the end of this video, we are going to have a fully functional website. And we are going to be using the exact same theme that I use on my own website and on clients' websites as well. The website that we are going to be creating is for a carpenter, and it is going to look like this. The reason I chose this is because, firstly, it's a nice layout, but it has all the main elements that every website should have. This, remember, is the most valuable real estate of any website because most people will land here first. From here, a person knows exactly what to do. So we are telling them that from here, they can get a free online quote or they can even call them. This is very important because remember, when a person visits your website, they don't know what to do. So it's actually our duty to hold them by the hand and tell them what we want them to do next. As you can see, it has clear call to actions. We're telling them what they can do next. Then if you scroll down, it's showing clearly all the services they offer. It's got nice imagery here. And you can see it's got testimonials. And here again, it's giving them another call to action. And at the bottom of the page is a contact form. So this is not necessary for every website, but why I like it on every page is because it makes the user experience very easy. So even if a person from the homepage already knows that they want to contact this company, they can do it immediately from the homepage. So they do not have to click and go to the contact page to actually contact them. Because remember, the fewer clicks we get a user to make, that is making their user experience as seamless as possible. Google loves that and users love that as well. So we want to take that into consideration when we are creating a website. So this is the home page, but we will also be creating an about page. As you can see, this is the about page, also very clean, very neat. And here as well, you can see there's a contact form on this page as well. Then we will be creating a services page. Same thing here, very clean, very neat. Subtle animations also. And then we'll be creating a gallery page here as well. Everything is very neat and tidy, and contact page, as you can see on every page as well. And then the last one will be the contact page. So here it's got a contact form again, and it also has a map as well. So now, the first thing when we create a website, the first thing we need is a domain name, and then we need web hosting as well, because we need to host our website somewhere. So the only two companies that I use in South Africa are domains.co.za and Xnilo. I use them because they have years of experience and they are specialists in web hosting and they offer excellent service as well. Xnilo charges 149 Rand per month, but for this we are going to be using domains.co.za and you can see their pricing. So the first thing, once we land here, we'll go to hosting and then we'll choose WordPress hosting. Why we want to choose WordPress hosting? Because this is made specifically for WordPress. So everything is going to be optimized for WordPress. So your performance is going to be better because, as you know, no one wants a slow loading website. So here it's 109 Rand per month and you can actually host two websites for 109 Rand per month. Now you will get other cheaper options with other hosts, but remember, your hosting is going to play a vital factor in the success of your website. Because firstly, as I mentioned, you want a fast loading website, you want a secure website, and also, if you have any problems with your website, you want to be able to contact someone. That's why you rather pay the little extra, but go with a reliable host. Companies that are tried and tested in the industry. We will choose the basic plan. We'll click on order now. Then it'll ask us, do we want to register a new domain? Or we can transfer a domain if we've got one already, or we can use our existing domain and don't transfer it, but just point the name service to domains.co.za. For this example, I'll just use register a new domain. So I'll say test 12345, and then we'll say check. So we have options here: online.com, .org, .net, .africa, .site. But for this one, we'll just use .co.za, and I'll click on check. So you say, congratulations, your domain name is available. And then we'll click on continue. Domains.co.za is going to give you a free domain name for the first year. So we don't have to pay for the domain name for 1 year. But after that, currently the price is 90 Rand per year. I don't know next year how much it will be, but it will be around that price as well. Then here also what I like about domains.co.za is they offer us an option where they can install WordPress for us. We can say no thanks, yes please, or yes with WooCommerce. So WooCommerce will actually make it easy for us to create an online store. But for this, we'll just say yes please, just WordPress, and then we'll click on continue. And here it's 109 Rand a month, but it's working it out to 94 Rand 94 because that's a pro rata date because we are on the 5th of August. So their billing cycle starts on the 1st of every month. Then we click on continue. Then it's offering us to add who is privacy, 49 Rand a year. We can choose this if we like, but for this, I'll just leave it off for now. And then we'll click on continue. Then this will just give us a summary and we'll say checkout. And here, this is pretty simple. I already have an account and I've already registered the domain. It's just like any other online transaction. You'll enter your name, surname, email address, etc. and continue and add your details. You can pay via Ozo, Visa, MasterCard, or with PayFast. Once signed up, then domains.co.za will send us our login credentials. Once we have our login credentials, then we'll go to our browser and we'll type in whatever our domain name is. Obviously, domains will send you the link for this as well, but it will be your domain name /WP-admin. Then we'll enter the username and password that they gave us. Then we click on login. When we enter WordPress, our dashboard will look like this. Then you can either go and delete the user that they created. First, you'll have to add a new user before you can delete the user that domains created. So that's pretty simple. You just click on add new. Just one thing to remember, if you're adding it for yourself, you must make yourself an admin. So not a subscriber, not a contributor, not the author, not the editor. You must be an admin. So once you create that account, then you will be able to delete the account that domains created for you. The first steps that we want to take in WordPress is, I like to go to settings, go to general. This will tell us our site title. But what I want to make sure is right is I want to make sure the time zone is right. And then the date format, you can choose whichever you want. I prefer to use it like this. Then I'll click on save changes. And the next thing here is the permalinks. By default, WordPress permalinks come set to day and name, but we want to use post name. So I'll change it to post name and I'll click on save changes. WordPress comes with some pre-installed content as well, but we want to clean that up because we want to have a neat and tidy WordPress dashboard. This is just an example of a blog post, so we don't need this. I'll say trash. But remember, it goes into the bin, so it's not deleted completely. Then you can go to the bin and say delete permanently, and it'll be gone. Then the next thing is the pages. So under the pages, it has sample page and privacy policy. We want to leave privacy policy for now, and let's delete the sample page. So we'll send that to the trash. Then we'll go to our bin and then delete it permanently as well. The next thing now, I want to create some pages. So I'll say the first page I want to create, I'll say home page. I'll publish. So now we've created a home page. Then the next one I want is an about page. I'll say about page, publish. Then the next one I want is a services page. Now you can see we're not creating any content. We're just creating our pages. And the next one I want is a gallery page. And then the last one, we want to create a contact page. We will add all the content within these pages shortly, but for now, we just want to create these pages. Then the next step, we want to go to settings again. And now we want to go to reading. Now this we are telling WordPress that we want to create a static page for our homepage. So currently it's set to homepage must display our latest post. We don't want that. We want to make it a static page and it must say homepage. And click on save changes. Now we are going to be using the Divi theme. Now the reason I use the Divi theme is, as you can see, it's the most popular WordPress theme, but it is very well supported. And as I stated earlier, I use it on my own website and I use it on clients' websites as well. In order to get Divi, firstly, let's go to the pricing. So the pricing is $89 per year. But remember, you can create unlimited websites for $89 a year. Or you can choose lifetime. This is what I have, $249, and you pay once and you can use it forever. And remember, as I stated, you can have multiple websites. You're not restricted to just one website with this license. This also is pretty straightforward. We'll click on sign up today. It's just like any other online checkout. Once we sign up, then we'll have our login details. And then the first thing we want to do is hover over account and go to my downloads. Now in my downloads, I want to download the Divi theme. So I'll click on download the Divi theme and it'll download. I can choose where I want it to download. Now let's go back to our WordPress dashboard and we'll go to appearance. And now we've got themes here. So here is where I want to add the Divi theme. So I'm going to click on add new. I'm going to say upload theme, choose file, and wherever we save that download, I'll say install now. Now I'm going to click on activate. The next thing I want to do, I want to go back into my Elegant Themes dashboard. I want to hover over accounts and I want to go over username and API key. Now, as you see, I've got multiple API keys, obviously, because I got so many websites on Divi. I'm going to scroll right to the bottom and I'm going to click on generate new API key. So this is the API key. I'm going to copy it. Then I'm going to go to Divi theme options and I'm going to go to updates. And here I'm going to enter my username and I'm going to paste my API key. And I must click on save changes. So if I get the green tick, that means it was successful. So this will allow me to get all future updates. So remember, anytime when Divi updates, then if I have this API key, I will be able to update it. If I don't have it, I will not be allowed to update whenever Divi updates. The next thing we want to do is we want to go to plugins. Here as well, we want to clean up our WordPress dashboard. So we don't need either of these plugins. So I'll just click on deactivate, or they already deactivated. I'll just click on delete. It asks me if I'm sure. Because remember, we want to use a very clean WordPress dashboard as much as possible. The next thing is now we want to create a menu. So I'm going to go to appearance, menus. And the first menu we're going to create is a main menu. So this will be the main menu. So now we need to state where do we want this menu to display. We want it to display as the primary menu. So I'll tick that and I'll click on create menu. Now we need to add pages within that menu. I'm just going to click on view all. And here I'm going to click on select all and I'm going to click on add to menu. So it's going to add all of them. Now here we can change the order as well. I wanted home about, that's fine. Then I want services next. So I'm going to put services, then I want gallery, and then I want contact. Now, if I'm happy with that, then I will click on save menu. And now this has saved our menu. Now we will have a proper menu structure. Then the one thing that we have to do also within Divi theme options is we want to add a logo. We'll go to Divi theme options and here we click on upload. I have already downloaded a logo. I'm going to use this one, Carpenter logo. And I'm going to click on set as logo. And then I must remember to click on save changes. Now we need to go and start designing our pages. So I'll go to pages. Let's start off with the home page because this is our front page. But before we do that, let's have a look at what our website looks like now. With the Divi theme installed, pretty soon you will see how it will change based on the layouts that we use. So the home page here, I'm going to click on use Divi Builder. I'm going to click on Edit with Divi Builder. So I'm going to skip this here. I'm going to say Start Building. If you want to learn more about the Divi Builder, you can take the tour. It'll explain to you step by step of what to do next. So I'm going to click on Start Building. And then here I've got 3 options: build from scratch, choose a pre-made layout, clone existing page. So I'm going to choose a pre-made layout. That's also one of the reasons why I like Divi, because they come with pre-made layouts. And also there is a very huge third-party community where you can buy third-party Divi themes, Divi plugins, Divi layouts. Everything is easily accessible because it has such a huge community. For this example, we're going to use Carpenter. Let me just show you how many options we have. There are a lot of layouts here, and they add one every week. For this example, we're just going to go with Carpenter. I'll just type in Carpenter. And now this is the home page that we are doing. So I'm going to click on use this layout. And now it's installing our layout. And here, as you can see, in just one click, the whole layout is loaded. I noticed that there is some widgets here in the footer, but I will change that shortly. Let's go ahead and edit our content. The first thing we want to do is we want to change the colors. We want to make the colors according to what we want to use. So for this example, here I want to change this orange color. Divi makes it actually so easy where I can say that I want to change this color throughout the whole page. So I don't have to go individually and change each element, change the color for each element. So all I have to do is right click on the orange color, then click on Find and Replace. Then here it's telling us find this background color, that's the one. And then I want to replace it with what? Let's just use this blue color, but obviously you can use anything you want. You can use a custom hex code. But for this example, I'm just going to use this blue color. And here, this is very important. We want to click on Replace All. So what it's telling us is replace all found values within every option type, not limited to background color. So I'll tick that and I'll click on Replace. As you can see, it replaced that color. But if we scroll down, you'll see it's replaced everything now within this page. See here as well, it's changed this as well. So you saw how easy it is to change colors. Then the next thing is, how do we change text? So there's 2 ways. One way we can do it directly from here. I can type in whatever I want. Or another way is where we can click on this module. Now remember, Divi is created like this. So if we click on this blue, it's going to create a section. So everything that's in blue, that falls under the section. And then within a section, you'll see where it shows green, the green borders, those are columns within a section. And then these gray areas, now these are modules within rows. So first you have your sections, then you have your row, then you have your models within the rows. And then within the rows, we can change our column structure. For example, this one just has 1 column, then this one has 2, 3, 4, etc., etc. As you can see now, we changed it because I made it 4 columns. But if we go back and I say 1 column, you can see everything goes back. So that also is very easy to change. So let's use this as an example. So currently it's saying that this has 3 columns. So if I had to make it 4 columns, now you can see there is a space at the end. All I have to do is I duplicated this column. Can you see it made it at the bottom? Then I can just drag and drop this over there. You see, it's so simple, just drag and drop. So anything, wherever we want to place something, we can just drag and drop it. I'm just going to put it back to how it was. I just wanted to show you how easy it is to edit anything on this page. Everything is drag and drop. And then here also our images, you can see this is an image module. So if I click on this, it says yeah, image settings. So this is an image module. And if I want to replace it, all I have to do is click on it, and then I can upload, choose whatever file I want, and then it'll upload it. I'm just going to leave it like this for now. And within Divi, there are a lot of modules. So Let me show you an example of some of the modules. So you can see there are a lot of modules. There is an accordion, audio, bar counters, blog, blur, button, call to action, circle counter, code, comments, and so much more. Contact form, email opt-in, etc. And if we had WooCommerce here, it will have even more options because those will be specific WooCommerce modules as well. Basically, with the Divi theme, we can create any type of website. That's why I use this theme on all my websites. That is my website and all clients' websites as well. Once we're happy with this, we can click on Save. Remember, I told you I want to remove this. We will remove this shortly. And then once I click on Save, then I want to click on Exit Visual Builder. So as you can see now, we've already built out a home page. Now we need to build out the other pages. But before that, I just want to remove these widgets at the bottom because I don't like how it looks. So for that, I'm going to go to plugins. I'm going to add a plugin. You don't have to do this, but I prefer doing it because the classic widget makes it easier to delete unwanted widgets. With the new version of WordPress, they created a different widget structure. But if you want the old one, you can just install this plugin and then it will show you the old structure. So if you go to widgets, so it's in the footer area. I want to delete this. I want to delete this as well. Footer area 2, 3, 4, 5. So all these are empty. Now if we go back here and refresh this page, if we scroll right to the bottom, now you see those widgets are gone. Now, one more thing I want to do here as well. See, it says currently designed by Elegant Themes, powered by WordPress. Now, I want to change that. So for that, we'll have to go to Appearance, Customize, and then we go to Footer. And in Footer, we go to Bottom Bar, and then we can either disable the footer credits. This will take it out completely. See, like that. Or if we want to keep it and change it to whatever we want, we can say side by design it, for example. Or we can put copyright or all rights reserved, whatever we want to do. For this example, I'm just going to turn it off. And then I'm going to click on Publish. That will save it. Then the next thing I want to do here is I want to change the colors of this header. For that, same again, this is within the customizer. We've got general settings and header and navigation. I'm going to go to header and navigation, primary menu bar. That will be this one. Here, I can make this logo full width, as you can see there. I can hide the logo image if I don't want it. So I'm just going to leave it on full width. I can change the menu height if I want. You can see it's making it higher. I'm just going to leave that back. I can change the max height if I want it to look like that. I'm actually going to leave it like that. The text size, now that will be this text size, the home about. I can change that as well. I just want to make it 16. And letter spacing, I can add spacing, but I want to leave that for now. The default theme font, I can choose what font I want. I'll just leave that for now. Then the active link color. Here, I want to use this blue. I'll use that. Drop down line color, I'll use that blue again. And here, the font style, I want it all to be in capital letters. So can you see now? It transformed it when I remove this. All this text is in lowercase now. Now it's all in caps. And I'll click on Publish. So I'm happy with my header now, or my menu bar. Then let's go back to our website. Now the next thing we've done let's just refresh it and see how our menu looks now. You can see now our menu looks much better. Then the next thing I want to go to is the About page. I'll go to the About page. And then here I'll click on Enable Visual Builder. You can see everything is done from the front end. All the styling we can do from the front end. Here I've got option Build from Scratch, choose a pre-made layout, clone existing. Here again, I'm going to choose a pre-made. And then I'm going to search for Carpenter. And this is the About page. So this is the one. I'm going to choose it. I'm going to say use this layout, and it's going to install the layout. Here again, we want to go ahead and change the colors. This color is within the row. So I'm going to click on row settings. Then this is the second column. I'm going to click on column, then background. And here again, I'm going to right click. I'm going to say find and replace. Replace with this blue and replace all. Click on replace. Here again, you can see it's changed colors throughout the page to blue. I've already showed you how to edit the colors, edit the text, add images, etc. So I'm just going to leave it like that for now. Let me just move this over here and click on save again. Here we'll click on exit Visual Builder. Let's go to the next one is the services page. And here again, I'm going to click on enable Visual Builder. And again, choose a pre-made layout, search for carpenter. So this is the services page. Say use this layout. Here again, we want to change the color. Same thing, I'm going to do find and replace, replace with this blue, replace all, click on replace. As you can see, that's done here as well. Then I'm going to click on save. Click on exit. Then the gallery page. Here again, enable Visual Builder. So you can see how quickly we can create our pages. Just within a few minutes, we can create so many pages because we're using these pre-made layouts. Here again, we can change the color here. I'll go to background, find and replace with this blue, replace all. And here again, you can see it has replaced that color. Now, one easy way to show you how to edit the text as well is, say for example, here, our office. So we can go here and click on the module, and then we'll say 123 Test Street. And as you can see in real time, it's changing it on the website as well. And I can put South Africa. Click the green button, the save button, and our opening hours here. Again, this is easy to change whatever we want. Let's make this 2 p.m. Click on save. The email, we can say info@carpenter.co.za. I can save that. And then we click on save. That's how easy it is to edit text. So even if I wanted to edit this text, for example, I'll click on the module, and then from here I can change whatever I want. Contact, I can say contact or get in touch, whatever I want to add here. As you can see immediately, when I'm changing something here, it changes on the website immediately. When you make a change as well, you can always go back. Say, for example, if we are in the module, we can use this back button. But say now we already came out of the module, we saved it. Now, how do we go back? Divi has a timeline of editing history. We click on this button and it'll show us right from the time this page was loaded. If I click on load page, can you see now there's no content? Then the next step, you remember, we added some content. But I just want to go to the last step. That was when we changed the colors to blue. As you can see now, it goes back there. So it's pretty simple. This will give you a whole history of all the changes you made. You can always go back to whatever you want. I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to click on save. We've just got one more page left. Here again, exit Visual Builder. Now I'm going to go to the contact page. Here again, enable Visual Builder. choose a pre-made layout. I'm going to search for carpenter again. And this is for the contact page. So I'll say use this layout. And here too as well. Say if I wanted to change this text, I can either change it from here or I can change it within the module. I can say, we would love to hear from you. As you can see, just like that, it changed the text and even within the contact form. So say, for example, I wanted to add phone number. So it's currently asking for name, email, project type, message. I'll just say add new field. Then the field ID, I'll say phone, and I'll call this phone. So as you can see, it's there. And then the field options, what type is it? An input field, email field, checkbox. So I'm just going to leave it as input field and I'll click on the green button. Now it's right at the bottom. Now, obviously we don't want that. So here too, it's so easy. It's just drag and drop. So I'll put it above the email, but below the phone number. But now, as you can see, it does not look right because, as you can see, this is full width and this is not full width. That's easy to solve as well. All we have to do here is go into phone settings, then we click on design, and the layout will untick this make full width. So now, as you can see, what it's done is it's made the name and phone number side by side. But now this looks off because email address is there and then project type. So all we have to do then is go to project type, click on design, layout again, and choose make full width. So we'll save this and then click on save and then exit Visual Builder. As you can see here, in just a few steps, we were able to create a fully functional website. Here again, we can go to homepage. You can see we've got a functioning homepage. We can go to about pages here, services, the services page. We've got a gallery, got our gallery page, contact. We've got our contact page. And here we forgot to change this color. So let me just go in quickly and change this color as well. And also I'll show you how to embed a map. So let's go and change the color here first. I'll click on background, find and replace here again, because we didn't do this for the contact page. Replace all. I'll say replace. So now that's done. Now here, this is currently using the full width map settings. I prefer to use a map directly from Google. So for example, let me just use any example. I'll say maps. I'll choose whatever address I want. Then I'll go to maps and this will show me the map. I'll choose whatever location I want. Then I'll go to map. Then I'll click on the three lines in the hamburger menu and I'll click on share or embed. And I'll click here, embed a map, and I want it large. And then I'll copy this HTML and I'll show you how easy it is to add it to a website. Now I want to delete this module completely. I want to create my own. All I'll do now is I'll say regular section. Oh, we want it full width. So let me just delete this here. Let me click on this here. I want a full width section and I want a full width code. And then all I do is I paste in the code that I copied from Google. Now here you can see it's only covering half the page. So that's pretty easy to sort out as well. Here it's telling us the width is 900. So I'm going to set it to 1920, which will be full width. And I'll click on this green tick. And as you can see, it's embedded this map. And then I'll save this. And now because it's directly from Google, so you'll have all the options that Google has on their maps. This is the preferred method if you want to install maps anywhere on any website. Now you can see we have a fully functional website. And now we can share this with our friends and we can start getting traffic. There you have it. In just a short while, we were able to create a fully functional website with WordPress hosting and also a domain name. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you found value in this video, and if you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Until the next time, keep on untangling the web.